In a story that could be mistaken for a drama plot, Kim Taehyung, widely known as V from BTS, found himself in an extraordinary real-life situation that left fans on the edge of their seats. It involved military protocols, heartfelt emotions, and an act of pure determination that demonstrated the depth of his bond with fellow BTS member Jungkook. But what exactly happened? How did Taehyung, a global superstar, manage to navigate the rigid military structure to visit his close friend in a hospital? The chain of events began when news broke that Jungkook, another member of BTS, had been hospitalized due to a health complication. While the exact nature of his condition was not immediately disclosed, initial reports hinted at something serious enough to require an extended hospital stay. For the BTS Army, their devoted fanbase, the situation was both shocking and deeply worrying. Social media platforms flooded with messages of love and support for Jungkook, along with questions about how the other members of BTS were handling the news. Among those most affected was Taehyung, known for his close friendship with Jungkook, often referred to as the Taekook duo by fans. Taehyung's response was immediate and heartfelt. However, there was a significant obstacle standing in his way: military duty. As part of South Korea's mandatory military service, BTS members have either enlisted or are preparing to enlist in line with their national obligations. At the time of Jungkook's hospitalization, Taehyung was deeply immersed in his service, bound by the strict rules and expectations that come with military life. Requests for leave or special permissions are not taken lightly, and they typically require compelling reasons and proper authorization. Taehyung, however, was undeterred. While many speculated that being a global celebrity might grant him an advantage, those familiar with South Korea's military structure understand that rank and protocol outweigh fame. Still, Taehyung decided to take the extraordinary step of appealing directly to his commanding officer. What exactly did Taehyung say to convince a military commander to grant him permission to visit Jungkook? Reports suggest that Taehyung's approach was both respectful and deeply personal. He explained the profound bond he shares with Jungkook, detailing their years of friendship, their struggles, and their triumphs together. "You can't measure our relationship by ordinary standards," Taehyung reportedly said during his request. "He's not just a friend or a colleague, he's my family. In moments like these, family comes first." The sincerity of his words reportedly moved the commander and others involved in the decision-making process. Taehyung also emphasized how much Jungkook's well-being meant not only to him but to millions of fans worldwide. To the surprise of many, the military commander granted Taehyung permission. However, the permission came with certain conditions to ensure that the visit would not disrupt military operations or cause undue public attention. Taehyung was allowed a brief window to visit Jungkook, and he used the opportunity to bring comfort and support to his ailing friend. Witnesses at the hospital described the moment as heartwarming and emotional. Taehyung, dressed in plain clothes to avoid drawing attention, arrived quietly and spent hours at Jungkook's bedside. The two were seen talking, with Taehyung offering words of encouragement and holding Jungkook's hand. Fans speculated about the content of their conversation, but those close to the duo revealed that Taehyung's main focus was uplifting Jungkook's spirits. "He made Jungkook laugh even in such a difficult situation," said a source. "It was a moment that showed how much they mean to each other." When news of Taehyung's actions surfaced, it sent shockwaves through the army. Fans praised his determination and loyalty, with many calling it a testament to the unbreakable bond between BTS members. Social media exploded with hashtags like #TaeKookForever and #ProudOfTaehyung, showcasing the outpouring of love and admiration from around the globe. Some critics questioned whether the military should have made an exception for Taehyung, arguing that it sets a precedent for other service members. However, the majority of public sentiment leaned heavily in favor of the decision, citing the extraordinary circumstances and Taehyung's respectful approach. This story of Taehyung's journey to Jungkook's hospital bedside is more than just a tale of celebrity determination. It's a reminder of the power of friendship and the lengths people will go to for those they love. In an industry often criticized for its superficiality, BTS continues to demonstrate the authenticity of their relationships, both on and off the stage. For Taehyung and Jungkook, this chapter is yet another testament to their unwavering bond. And for the millions who look up to them, it's an inspiring reminder that even in the face of obstacles, love and loyalty can move mountains, or, in this case, military commanders. After Taehyung's heartfelt hospital visit, fans were left wondering, did his presence help Jungkook's recovery? Could the visit have boosted his spirits enough to aid in his healing process? Reports from sources close to the BTS members suggest that Jungkook's condition showed gradual improvement following Taehyung's visit, with the singer reportedly feeling reassured and at peace after seeing his friend. Doctors noted that while physical recovery takes time, emotional well-being plays a crucial role in the healing process. Taehyung's visit provided Jungkook with the comfort he needed, serving as a reminder that he wasn't alone in his battle. Despite the strict hospital environment, laughter and light moments were exchanged, proving that even the smallest gestures can make a world of difference. While Taehyung's visit stood out as an extraordinary effort, the other BTS members were also deeply involved in supporting Jungkook from afar. RM, Jin, Jimin, Suga, and J-Hope reportedly maintained constant contact, sending messages of encouragement and checking in with hospital staff for updates. Fans speculated about whether other members would also receive special leave, but given the military's stringent rules, Taehyung's visit was likely a one-time exception. Nevertheless, the members found creative ways to stay connected. Jungkook's hospital room was filled with letters, voice notes, and even video calls from his bandmates, proving that their connection transcends distance and duty. While Taehyung appeared strong and determined in front of Jungkook, close friends and insiders revealed that the experience took an emotional toll on him. Known for wearing his heart on his sleeve, Taehyung reportedly struggled with feelings of helplessness, expressing concern over not being able to do more. Taehyung is the type of person who carries a lot on his shoulders, an insider shared. He might smile in front of everyone, but deep down, he was really affected by Jungkook's hospitalization. Despite these challenges, Taehyung remained focused on staying positive, leaning on his military comrades for support while counting down the days until Jungkook's full recovery. As news of Taehyung's hospital visit spread, various rumors began circulating online. Some speculated that Taehyung had pulled strings through government connections, while others believed the military made an exception due to BTS's global influence. However, those close to the situation were quick to dispel such rumors, emphasizing that Taehyung's request was processed through proper channels and that his sincerity played the biggest role in securing permission. Another theory that gained traction was that Jungkook's condition was more serious than initially reported. Some fans pointed out subtle clues in Taehyung's demeanor during his return to military duties. His typically bright energy seemed slightly subdued, leading many to worry that there was more to the story than was being revealed.